Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing an oldie but a goodie. Izzet Drakes. Are they still viable in the new meta, having lost one of the Drakes? Let's find out, because there are some other cool pieces that Izzet has added that you can actually add into it that maybe doesn't make it entirely an Izzet Drake focused deck, but it's definitely a cool Izzet deck with Drakes. Kind of works out the same way. Let's go into some of the deck list on this one. Let's start off with, of course, I don't want to lose Opt. I want to keep Opt. 4 copies of Opt and 4 copies of Shock. You're going to want your 2 low-level spells on here. Radical Idea is going to be in there to help you draw some cards multiple times. Lava Coil is in there to help get rid of some of those larger toughness creatures, and you get to exile them. It doesn't just go to the graveyard. This is some of the new stuff. Thrill of Possibility allows you to... as additional cost, you have to discard a card and draw 2 cards. You want to be pitching your Arclight Phoenixes, of course. Goblin Electromancer is in there to help shorten up the casting cost on some of these spells. Fantastic. Always nice to have a toss in a Chandra's Acolyte of Flame. Love this card, especially from the Cavalcade decks. She's basically in there to kind of help cast some of those other spells from your graveyard, kind of to getting the Arclights out as fast as possible. So you're actually using her for a different reason. The 1/1s don't hurt. They really don't. Irencrag Pyromancer, another cool card. 0/4 for 3. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, it deals 3 damage to any target. So since you're going to be drawing a few cards, this is super helpful. Along with Merchant of the Veil, its adventure is Haggle. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Again, trying to pitch the Arclights into the graveyard, and then whenever it comes into play, it is a 2/3 with the same ability for 3 mana cost. The Royal Scions, another cool one. Again, trying to pitch the Arclights into the graveyard. Never got to use them. This is the first time I'm actually using them, so it should be a ton of fun. They're +1, draw a card, and then discard a card. It's a 3 casting cost planeswalkers, plural, with 5 loyalty. That's ridiculous. So basically, and it gets a +1 on either one of its counts. So basically, it is a 6 loyalty planeswalker for 3, which is ludicrous. Its other +1, target creature gets +1 or +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. Arclight Phoenixes. And then it's -8, draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scions deal damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Super cool card. Of course, again, you're trying to pitch the Arclight Phoenixes into the graveyard so you can cast them for free, but with all the other spells, you've got all these easy ones. Your Crackling Drakes will also be there as well. 0/4 with flying, and its power is total equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. And when it enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. The mana base, relatively simple. 1 Castle Vantress because, it's fun, why not? 5 islands, 7 mountains, 4 steam vents, and 4 Temples of Empathy. Epiphany. That's what I always mess that up. Let's go play some games with it, shall we? And we're going to continue to play ranked games for this. Where are my Izzet Drakes? There they are. Let's continue to play ranked games, shall we? If you like the video and you like the deck, like and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. If you have a better Arclight or Izzet Phoenix deck, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you would change. Arisen Swordfish. That is an epic name. I might keep it for now. I don't like the idea of not being able to opt on the first turn, but I still get the basic effect with Temple of Epiphany. So what do we got? Let's get it. We can get all the mana out of the way. I don't know how I feel about that, though. I don't know that we need all of it. Ooh, Worthy Knight. This looks like this looks like it's going to be fun. This is going to be a Knight deck. So let's get Worthy Knight out of the way. And then we've just got triggers all day long for the Pyromancer. He's waiting. He's like, you killed my knight. You killed my knight. I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. So this is going to be actually really awesome to get 3 of these down, or 2 of these down, because it's triple damage. And that's any target. That can be the player. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. Interesting. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to cast this one first. We're going to opt for the Lava Coil. Sure. He sees where it's going. Because I'm just going to go damage. Oops. I don't think he liked that very much. Cool deck idea. Never even got to touch the Drakes in it. So it's just a good Izzet deck that also happens... Ooh, Air Elemental. Goes all the way back to the history of Magic right there. Great card. But yeah, no, didn't feel like dealing with the 6 damage a turn for every time. And again, I was just going to keep doing that with things like jump starts and all of that. It would have been fun. Having 2 of them down, though, is ludicrous. It's genuinely insane. Nanto. Love the avatar. I've never done that. Like, of all the weird cosmetics, like, I haven't spent a ton of money on the, I haven't spent a ton of money on... Ooh, I really want to keep that, but I already have one, and I need the land. I haven't spent a lot of money on the cosmetics, but, like, going for the avatars just wasn't in my deck of cards. Like, it's just something I did not do. Well, what do they say? What is the old tried and true? Bolt the bird? Bolt the bird. That is what you've got to do in that scenario. I've got a distinct feeling that this is going to be Simic Flash, which I am seeing quite a bit of now. Yeah, look at that. Imagine that. Simic Flash. Huh. Now, where do we want to go from here? I sort of like the idea of re-bolting the bird. But I don't have the mana for it just yet. I will be able to, however... Let's see where this goes. Risen Reef. Okay, so this is not Simic Flash. We have not seen this deck in a long time. I'm surprised it's still around. So let's go with... Let's get the Royal Scions down. Let's go ahead and gain our little buddies out there. Let's give them +2/+2 and trample.
Your heart can overcome any challenge.
Interesting choices. He killed the Risen Reef. That's an interesting choice. I don't know that I would have done that. On the next turn, we're going to go ahead and get Crackling Drake down. This looks like it's going to work out quite well. Because how many do we have? We only have the shock in there. That's the only downside. But with having the Scions in play, like, you almost, like... It'd still be a 3/4 with Questing Beasts. That's kind of scary. And he's going to do that to which one? Both? I think it's... Or is it just one? He's going to do it to Chandra, I assume. Which one do you go with? Yeah, you go with the card draw. That's where you go, my friend. We're going to draw... Oh, one short. 1 mana short. We should totally use that one. Let's... No. As much as I want to do it... I know where this is going.
There is no virtue without bravery.
I'll at least be able to Lava Coil the Questing Beast next turn. Interesting choice. Oh, because he thought I had the shock. He thought I had the shock open. Good play. Smart play. Spark Double. Ooh, nice deck. Yeah, he's going to kill both of mine. Very nice. I'm very impressed. That is a cool deck idea. And I am in a lot of trouble. So let's get rid of that sucker, shall we? Draw a card didn't help us. Let's discard that. We're not dead yet, so let's get some damage in. So we're going to end up taking the 5 on that right on the chin. Oh, now he's got Wicked Wolf. Yep, now this one's over. This is another direction that the Oko players went. They just played the same deck and added Risen Reef instead. I could see it, although it's weird because there's not enough elementals in here to make this deck nearly as functional as it should be. I'll put it that way. So let's go Steam Vents. Let's go Radical Idea. Let's drop that because that's not going to help us. Actually, we have nothing that's going to help us. Yeah, no, nothing here is going to help us. We shall say good game because we haven't even seen an Arclight. Not one Arclight come through here. So we will concede this one. We'll move on to one more game on this one. Kind of get like 3. I like to try to get like 3 games in with the deck. Odd. We got enough of the draw. We just didn't see any of the Arclights get pitched into the graveyard. That would have been nice. At least that would have given us something to combat that with. We were really close. We were really close. Spark Double I did not see coming. I will not lie. Because what I thought I was going to be able to do is I thought I was going to be able to Lava Coil the Questing Beast and then really start putting it to him with the two Planeswalkers down. Cool idea. I will grant full credit. I will give him full credit. Sure. Let's scry to start off with and see what we're getting. Sure. Should be all the mana we need, actually. Love the animation they did for Fabled Passage. And it's going to be mono red. I don't know about that. Yeah, let's draw a card. More land? What the heck? Oh, it's Golgari. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I think I can pitch a mountain. There we go. We'll opt on the next turn. Because how many cards we got in the graveyard already? 2? There we go. Sure, Electromancer would be really nice. Oh, he's going to regret that in a second. He is going to regret that in a second. Cool. He had a chance. He had a chance. Aww. Ooh, Grawl, nice deck. Okay. How do we want to pull this off? So the hope would be that we could get Arclights to finally start getting pitched into the graveyard. So let's go Radical Idea. Into an Opt. Sure. Into a Shock. No Arclights. 3 games. 3 games. We have not gotten an Arclight yet. Questing Beast. Oh. Oh, I have no choice but to block. My goodness. Let's opt and get rid of that at least. I mean, we're still dead. Because we're not going to be able to block Questing Beast. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Nope. Nothing in there that's going to help us. Questing Beast is going to beat us. Alright, well, we'll go for one more. That's too fast. Darn. Again, I can't believe we've gone now 3 games. 3 games and not seen a single Arclight Phoenix at all. We've only seen like 1 Drake come out. Yeah, no. The aggro decks are definitely plentiful now. I would have thought that this would have been able to hold up a little bit better than that. I just feel like we're just getting unlucky. It's just what it is. Alright, one final game. One final game. We can do this. See how much recording I've got. I've got one more video to record tonight, I think. And then I got to record one for my other channel, which should be fun. I'm going to be covering the game Haunted House for the Atari 2600. Oodles of fun. No mana. No thank you. Like, what the heck is that? Sure. I like drawing cards. I think I'm going to pitch the one shock. Let's go the Epiphany first. Arclight. Cool. Because then I can Radical ID it right into the graveyard. Ooh, even better. Are we playing a mirror match? That would be amazing. Yeah, let's kill that thing. I don't want them get... I know what that deck's going for. Let's discard the Phoenix, get that out there. Ooh, 2 Lava Coils. That's going to be fun. Finally saw a Phoenix. Finally. Interesting. Don't know what I gone down that route. Nothing beats a 1-mana Lava Coil. Is he debating on summoning it? Maybe? Maybe that's what he's thinking. Spell still cast, my friend. Interesting. What do we got? We need some card draw. We need some fast spells is what we need. Just start +1 on our Scions.
Brace your fear and charge.
Cool. Let's see what happens next. Yep, I was gonna say, I think we're fishing for the same thing. We really are. Except I've got one in my graveyard. So what I need is a little bit of card draw. Lava Coil. Ooh. That's fine. Yeah, let's +1 it. Let's see what we get.
A quest of mystery.
We'll keep the mana down. It does put spells in there in case we do get the Drake out, which would be nice. There's their Drake. We were just saying that. Alright, we are fresh out of cards here. Any of the oodles of cards that we have to draw across would be super nice. Nope. Awesome. It's not going to matter because he's still going to kill the Royal Scions. Ah. Yep. Well, basically, you have to take a look at both decks as we're both doing the exact same thing, except his is working and mine is not. Yep. So I don't know what I have that could potentially get me out of this situation, and a mountain is not it. So we are going to say good game and call it. So that is going to be Izzet Drakes in Throne of Eldraine Standard. Let me know how you build this deck. I still think it's a good deck. Obviously, we lost to it. I mean, it does well. It looked like he had all the same key pieces. We just weren't getting the card draws in there. So it happens sometimes. So anyway, do hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.